Everyone was nice. But that's also a symptom of doing production for marketing. There's like zero stakes. They don't have to perform beyond smiling and telling you about the film they're working on. I wish every shoot could be that easy. Not that it was low effort. I was handling the entire setup myself, which included camera, separate audio, and green screen, which meant I technically had to do 2 lighting setups for every location. Some locations being the size of a small closet. But not only did I manage to get good shots, I was also able to fit my entire kit into 3 cases under 50 pounds, since I had to carry it myself. Nowadays, I'm pretty sure I could get it into 2 cases under 40 pounds. Not that I ever want to shoot green screen again. I light a really nice green screen, but unless I'm doing a literal effects shot, it will never look as good as just shooting wherever the hell you happen to be. Because, paradoxically, if you have enough space and lighting to shoot a green screen correctly, you have enough space and lighting to make the shoot look really good no matter where you are. And I know that's kind of the drill for EPKs, and a lot of producers in general will fight me to do interviews in front of a green screen. Actually, that's a lie. Confession, I used to love shooting with a green screen. Not only had I gotten really good at it, but in my mind, it was an economic way of future-proofing my content. Like, who needs an awesome set when you have green screen? I don't know what I was thinking. Obviously, it works for some of the more outlandish comedic stuff, since, for example, I'll never own or even rent a new set to film a sketch in, but nearly all of the talking head interviews I've done over the years would just look better without it. In fact, for Graham Greene's interview, I literally recreated the wall that was behind the fucking green screen, since it was the same color wall all around us and it just made for easier color correction. I also used a grainy film overlay because keying out green screen will never be perfect. Even if you have Scorsese money, it's always gonna look a little off. So adding some imperfection hides all manner of sin. Obviously, this is above and beyond any effort that studios will put into their press kits. Even big budget films with A-list actors usually just put them in a black void, which again keeps begging the question, why? Cameron Diaz does not look better against a black void than a soundstage or in her trailer. I was happy when we had to shoot Ireland Baldwin's interview in her trailer with just a couple lights. It looked great. And I got to do a couple interviews outdoors on location. That was nice. And the lack of green screen would not prevent any of the film's graphics from being added. Everyone is shot with room to the side, and they're not doing fight choreography, so it's not like you have to rotoscope around Graham Greene's high kicks. Even if they were shot close and centered, you could just move them over for your poster or whatever. It's not gonna look less obtrusive than this.